Billionaires and the rich. Number 10. Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei. Move over, King Midas. He's the second richest royal in the world, and he's not shy about showing it off. Where is Brunei? It's a small nation on the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. The Sultan, who is worth approximately $20 billion from oil and gas, pimped out his Boeing 747-400 by casting most amenities on the private jet in gold. The total cost for this expensive indulgence was over $220 million. Number 9. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Born in Switzerland, Wildenstein inherited her billions by marrying a billionaire. But their blissful marriage soon turned sour after she found out he was cheating on her with a 19-year-old Russian model. She promptly divorced him and was made independently rich from the settlement. What makes her purchases so ridiculous, aside from the $600,000 a year phone, wine, food bill, is her penchant for having plastic surgery to make her look like a cat. Yes, we said cat. The heiress reportedly spent over $4 million having her face sculpted to look like a fierce feline because of her husband's love for the animals. We just think it's kind of creepy. Number 8. Clive Palmer. What started out as a book and was made into a hit movie was also, to billionaire Clive Palmer, a reality that he may have wanted to make happen. Fans of Jurassic Park will be thrilled to hear that there were rumors this megalomaniac may have been just crazy enough to try and fund cloning dinosaurs. It hasn't happened yet, but recent discoveries have revealed that cloning carnivorous behemoths like the T-Rex isn't too far out of the realm of possibility. He has said, quote, "I want to spend the money I've got before I die." How much is that? About $2.2 billion. Number 7. Roman Abramovich. Is it really worth being rich if you have to worry about missile attacks? Roman Abramovich, a Russian businessman with a net worth of approximately $12.8 billion, owns the Eclipse yacht, which is the second largest private yacht in the world. It's also rumored to have a missile defense system. Besides being prepared for possible airborne projectiles, the vessel also has 2 helipads, a dance club, multiple hot tubs, a swimming pool, 18 cabins, and a mini submarine. The 536-foot boat has a crew of around 70. The cost? It's estimated at about $500 million, but then there are some estimates that it may be over $1 billion. Number 6. Peter Thiel, the co-founder of PayPal and Facebook investor, has invested in many seemingly ridiculous ideas such as human immortality and floating ocean cities. He has now set his sights on a new endeavor: fake steak. Thiel has agreed to give Modern Meadow, the laboratory developing this product, as much as $300,000 to create artificial steaks using a 3D printer. It's actually a fairly brilliant idea, one that vegetarians and vegans will certainly love. With meat prices being what they are and a growing shortage of animals to cook up, this sustainable invention may just end the war between veggie lovers and meat lovers. Number 5. Chris Evans. Motorheads across the globe know how to appreciate their cars, but radio host Chris Evans has taken this to the extreme. Evans spent on a 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO what most of the rich and famous would spend on a house, a jaw-dropping $19 million. Evans sold his prized 1959 Ferrari 250 GT LWB California Spider to make room in his collection for a car he's been coveting for years. Negotiations finally came through, and the previous owner sold it to Evans for the aforementioned sum. Having Evans as an owner is rather fitting, though. He hosts the popular UK television series Top Gear, a show dedicated to all things related to cars and racing. Number 4. Mukesh Ambani. India's richest man felt that $1 billion was a reasonable amount of money to spend on a house. The Ambani residence, a 27-story architectural dream called Antilia, has 3 helipads and a 50-seat movie theater. Other amenities have been hushed, as the Ambani family doesn't speak to the media about the contents and design of the house. But the inside must be pretty amazing. It is, after all, a $1 billion home. Number 3. Prince Alawid bin Talal. Prince Alawid is notorious for exaggerating his already vast wealth. a rumor started spreading across the internet that he had purchased a diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. If this were true, it would put all other billionaire purchases to shame. Unfortunately, the car is actually covered in 300,000 Swarovski crystals rather than actual diamonds, and the prince has denied ownership of the dazzling automobile. On another note, in July 2015, the prince said he will donate his $32 billion fortune to charity. Number 2. Robert Clark Graham. Rather than spending his millions on expensive cars or lavish housing, the optometrist built a sperm bank in 1980 that only accepted donations from winners of the Nobel Prize. Graham ran into a problem, however, when he discovered that the majority of the donations from the laureates, most of whom were quite old, weren't virile. So he had to accept sperm from quote-unquote lesser minds. Not much is known about the outcome of the some 229 children born from his life's work. However, at least one was reportedly studying algebra and reading Hamlet in kindergarten. Number 1. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, also known as the Rainbow Sheikh for buying 7 Mercedes and painting them each a different color of the rainbow. Sheikh Hamad really wanted to make a statement to the world. Well, he succeeded. It's just a pity only those who were airborne had a chance of seeing it. Hamad engraved his name in a 2-mile-long display of ego on his own private island, Al Futaizi. The letters on the earthly signature were 1 kilometer high and could be seen from space. In 2012, the letters were removed for an unknown reason. Subscribe for more videos.